Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Ruto has become the only president who can brag about securing jobs for Kenyans abroad. He's the only president. Remember, we have had all these jobs before. I never heard Uhuru talking like that. Kibaki never. Even the other president in other huku Tanzania, you go to Uganda, they never brag about getting jobs abroad. But Ruto is bragging about this. It surprises that a whole president comes out to tell Kenya that he has secured a job after globetrotting, securing jobs abroad. When are we going to build industries in Kenya? When are we going to provide youth with the jobs here in Kenya? When will that happen? How can we celebrate someone going to Saudi and saying that now I've secured jobs for you? But he's not telling us how he's sorting out the problem you have seen Kenyans facing in the very same country. This is sad.
Na mimi nimezunguka dunia mzima, tumepata nafasi ya ajira ya kwamba kwa sababu wa Kenya wanajulikana ni wafanyikazi na ni watu wa bidii. Ukienda kila mahali, nimeenda West Africa, mtu anasimamia hoteli, manager ya hoteli ni Mkenya. Nilikuwa Djibouti juzi, mwenye kusimamia hoteli na wafanyikazi wengi ni wa Kenya. Kwa sababu Kenya inajulikana kwa hiyo kazi. Saa hizi nikiongea na nyinyi jana, yesterday, Saudi Arabia tumekubaliana na wao kuhakikisha kwamba nurses wetu, skill labor wetu wanaweza sasa kufanya kazi kule Saudi Arabia. Pale mbeleni ilikuwa ni domestic workers peke yake, lakini now we can export skilled labor to Saudi Arabia and other countries. Na wametupatia nafasi ya kwanza 2,500 this week. Sasa mimi natafuta watu watakao waenda kufanya kazi. Na mshahara ni mnono karibu 200,000. Sasa Wizara ya Labor itatangaza, and it is my intention, ni intention yangu kuhakikisha ya kwamba.
Now we are continuing with this panel discussion, but just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, Samasa, thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, I had a privilege to work with the people coming from Philippines, and I checked on their laws. In as much Ruto is talking about securing jobs outside, there is another issue of what about how these people are being treated? What kind of laws do we have? Do we have a serious office that is checking into their issue? In the Philippines, there are jobs you cannot employ them. Again, you can't just fire them. You have to follow a procedure. Again, you cannot just mistreat them because their officers are functioning and their government is willing to help them in that way. But above all, why is it that countries like China, they are developing? Why? And how did they become so much industrialized? How did it happen? Were they going to look for jobs outside, or they were developing their own country? Because if Ruto was a sound mind president, what we'll be looking for is to ask investors to come and build industries here in Kenya. Then from there, wale watu kama wakutengeneza simu wajenge hapa farm, simu itengenezwe hapa. Kama ni all those kind of jobs, so that now Kenyans will not be going abroad for jobs, and the president will be bragging about this. Because once we are going outside for job, it means the government has failed to provide that friendly environment to help business to grow. They have failed. What are they doing with our resources? They collect taxes. How do they spend those taxes? And again, how do you help investors? How, Ruto, it would make sense if we will come here to brag about convincing, like 1,000 investors to come and build industries here in Kenya, that means you have helped. Lakini Wakenya wenye tumeona wakitoka nje ni shida imewafanya waende. They are running away from poverty. Then you are bragging about that. So imagine this is the president. You expect him to grow the economy. You expect him to govern for another 4 years, afunge tano. Do we still have the right, sound leadership? Our leaders, do they have sound mind? I think Ruto should be ashamed of this statement. And people are clapping at the back because they don't reason about this. Yes, indeed, it's good to secure a job outside there, but it is all because we don't have jobs here. They don't pay nicely. Again, the working environment, sio nzuri. Hata minister should not be bragging about getting jobs in Saudi and elsewhere is mentioned in South Africa. Siku ingine moja alikuwa anafuta hapa madaktari kwa sababu wanagoma wameitisha mshahara. Wote walienda South Africa. You go and see. Kenyans are doing well. If you give them a job outside here, they do nicely. I have seen it. But this government has not provided that opportunity and an enabling environment for the same Kenyans to use the knowledge they have to build their own country. Sasa tunaenda kujenga kwa jirani, hata si kwa jirani, kwa wengine tu wenye wanaongea lugha yenye haikaribiani na yetu. We go and build their country. So we are building Saudi, we are building South Africa. When are we going to build Kenya? How will it happen if you have people like William Ruto bragging about securing jobs? And he would put it to look like sasa yeye ndio president mwenye amekuja kutafutia Wakenya kazi huku nje. I'm telling you. One day Gachagua said that as a politician, and this one he was teaching the UDA politicians, that you must behave like a chicken. When a chicken lays an egg, it makes a lot of noise in the entire village. But now, compared to a cow, that maybe it will give you 20 liters of milk without noise. Sasa mayai moja na maziwa lita 20, which one has more value? Huyu Ruto ni huo mfano tu. One egg, lot of noise. It's like, yani nataka ionekane ni kama hata Uhuru hakuwa anafanya kitu, or during Uhuru time people were not getting jobs outside. He should be telling us how he's sorting out the issue to do with Kenyans who suffer in the hands of hao Arabu huku nje. That's what he should be addressing here. They are being mistreated. Amesema sasa kazi zenye amekuja nazo, skill, nurses, doctors, engineers na nini, hizo ndio ziko. Atuambie wamesimamisha mambo ya kusema Wakenya wasiende kazi za domestic huko nje, na unasimamisha na njia gani? Have you provided them with jobs? If you want to grow to the level where China and other countries are, unaenda unaambia kampuni kama yoyote ile, you, instead of sourcing workers from this country, you come and build your industry here, and we will provide you with an enabling environment to try your business to thrive. Then you employ Kenyans. I think that will make sense. It will show that really, hata kama huyu jamaa ako na mambo, ako na mawazo ambayo yanaweza jenga uchumi wa Kenya. Lakini mawazo kama haya ni mawazo finyu. Haiwezi jenga uchumi wa Kenya, haiwezi jenga Kenya, lakini Ruto ako hapa kusaidia nchi zingine kujijenga. Some countries, they will hire people here and there because they don't have enough population to do the work. They don't have manwork. Hawana. But ile siku watakuwa nayo, where will be, Kenya itakuwa wapi? Mtaenda kazi wapi? Ama tutaenda kazi wapi wakati watakuwa na that population to do that job? Na sasa Kenya itakuwa iko wapi? It is time to realize that we have to grow Kenya, and we can grow Kenya when we manage to convince investors to come and do the investment here, but not to come and hire. Hii sasa ni ile biashara ilikuanga ya watu inaitwa namna gani? hii ya kubeba watu hii, unapeleka watu kwa wafanya kazi. Hizo ndio mambo zinafanyika. But the man is happy. He's happy and people are clapping because they don't understand. Sasa wanaona Ruto ako sawa, populist. Mambo ya populist ndio inamuuma kwa kichwa. He has forgotten that he is in power and he need to make decisions that are going to build this country, but not what will make people happy, because umesema ni wangapi wataenda kwa wale wenye wanapiga makofi. This must just stop.